doing, guys? How are you? Hello, folks. How are you? Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to Star Search 90. Get ready for the best new talent for a whole new decade. It's week 4 of round 2. Tonight's show is completely packed, so let's get started, okay? The bands have done their sound checks. They're all set to roll. The champion band is led by lead singer Liz Soderberg. From Toronto, Canada, welcome Mad About Plaid.
Home, I keep it roll. I got a shiny yacht, I like a lot. My racing horse, he rules the course. All these things mean nothing without you by my side. Travel around the world in my jet. I have a factory or 3. I buy expensive toys to give to boys and kings and queens. They call on me. Without you by my side, all these things mean nothing to you. All these things mean nothing without you by my side. All these things mean nothing to you.
Thank you, Mad About Plaid. The challengers will now try to take their first step toward their round 2 $50,000 grand prize. They're a 4-piece Canadian rock band. They are City Limits.
I'm always standing on a thin line. Future lies in my hands. I'll try my luck one more time. I won't ever draw the line. Oh, sometimes I push my love too far. I can lose it all. Always standing on a thin line. Always standing on a thin line. Give me the right cards, just once in my hands. I will never draw the line. Roll those dice one more time. I won't ever draw the line. Lady luck will shine on me. It's all or nothing now, and I can never stop. Oh, sometimes I push my luck too far. I can lose it all. Always standing on a thin line. Always standing on a thin line. Give me the right cards, just once in my hands. I will never draw the line. Give me the right cards, just once in my hands. I will never draw the line.
All right, City Limits are
On lead vocals, Patrick Cameron. On bass and vocals, Nelson Begin. On keyboards, Mark Richard. And on drums and vocals, Martin Saucier.
Thank you, City Limits. Two good shows. Let's get a champion. The judges give Mad About Plaid 3 3/4 stars. The challengers, City Limits, receive 3 1/4 stars. Mad About Plaid. Come on over here. Come on over here, Mad About Plaid. Congratulations. That's your third win. Now, how did Mad About Plaid get together?
Well, friends of friends recommending people, a lot of phone calls, and the blessings of Saint Serendipity, maybe.
Serendipity's working because you're here next week. We'll see you then, all right? Stay and help me with my next line, okay? Here we go. Waiting in the wings are 2 incredible junior vocalists and 2 beautiful spokesmodels. The new stars burn bright tonight on
Star Search 90.
Yeah.
All of our Star Search 90 stars hope to make it to the finals and go for $100,000 to compete against Angela Teak, female vocalist, comedian Anthony Griffin,
Friend poop in my living room.
junior vocalist Katrina Abrams, dancers Fusion, teen vocalist Christine Marquez, male vocalist Jimmy Hopper, and spokesmodel Debbie James. $100,000. Here they come.
Welcome back to Star Search, the big challenge of the 90s. This year, our little junior stars are making big news. You're about to see why. Our returning junior vocalist champion has racked up 3 wins, singing for the junior $20,000 grand prize from Midwest City, Oklahoma. Welcome, 12-year-old Christopher Eason. Christopher, our next little star comes to Hollywood via San Antonio, Texas, Tokyo, Japan, and most recently, Rochester, Pennsylvania. And she's only 8 years old. Please give an international welcome to Christina Aguilera.
First sight, well, I need a Sunday kind of love, yeah. And I always need someone true to keep me warm when Mondays, Tuesdays,
Thank you, Christina. All right, let's talk to the juniors. Okay, you're going for your 4th win. What do you think about before you come out to sing each night on Star Search?
To come out and do my very best.
Well, that's a good role. And how about you? You've been in San Antonio, Japan. How'd you get to do so much traveling and be so young?
Well, my dad's a sergeant in the Army, and we just get to move around a lot.
Yeah, you do get to move around when you're in the Army. You probably have more frequent flyer miles than I do. All right, let's see what the judges have to say. The judges give our junior champion, Christopher Eason, 3 3/4 stars. The challenger, Christiana Aguilera, receives 3. We have a tie, 3 3/4 stars. A tie. You know what that means? At the end of the hour, the audience will decide by secret ballot who is the winner. They're going to make their decisions right now. Congratulations and good luck to both of you. You're both very good, all right? We'll see you later on. Good job. The next category always reminds me of one of my favorite songs. Thank heaven for little girls. They grow up in the most exciting way. The Star Search spokesmodels certainly bring us living proof of that. In fact, let me introduce our fine example right now. She's the returning spokesmodel champion. She's going for win number 5 from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, wearing a fashion designed by Rayazi Knights. Here's Bobby Brown. Hello, Bobby. Welcome once again to Star Search. Come on up here. Now, let's see. What's the last month been like for you with all these wins?
It's been wonderful. It's been so much fun. Every time seems just like my first time. I still get butterflies in my stomach. I still get nervous. It's great. I love working with everyone.
Well, thank you. That's the way you should feel. You should be excited about that. Here she is, Bobby Brown, in her latest Star Search fashion video. Right up here.
That's the day I knew you were my pet. I want to tell you how much I love you. Come with me, my love, to the sea of love. Just how much I love you. Come with me to the sea.
Good job, Bobby. Thank you. We'll see your competition later on. What's next?
Funny comedians and fabulous female vocalists on the search of the 90s.
Let's take a moment to introduce the prestigious panel of judges.
Warner Reprise recording artist and 5-time Grammy Award winner for such hits as Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head, Hooked on a Feeling, I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry, and his current hit Don't Leave Love Out There All Alone. Please welcome B.J. Thomas. Personal manager working with the Bee Gees, Cheryl Lee Ralph from the ABC series New Attitude, and Harry Shearer. Formerly vice president of Craig & Company, working with Lionel Richie, Kenny Rogers, and the USA for Africa project, Harriet Sternberg. Currently portraying the romantic lead Raoul in Phantom of the Opera in Los Angeles. He also starred in Les Miserables and has an extensive theater background, including the LA companies of Cats and La Cage aux Folles. He is Reese Holland. Top theatrical agent and president of the Craig Agency, representing some of Hollywood's biggest stars, Rich Little, Gloria Loring, Juliet Mills, Roger E. Mosley from Magnum P.I., and Abe Vigoda, Sid Craig.
Time to get a little crazy with our comedians. Our returning champ joked his way here with his first win last week. Tonight, he's got a brand new set from Washington, D.C. Welcome, Chris Thomas.
All right, hey, it's time to go and see the show Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous.
Thank you, Wolfman Jack. Thus says Robin Leach of the Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. And this evening we shall talk some of the biggest stars and some of the famous people, just like drinking a bottle of Dom Perignon. Here's my first guest, Mr. Rodney Dangerfield. Hey, I tell you, thank you there, Robin. I tell you, last week I told my wife I'm having a heart attack. She said, let's make sure. I tell you. I even tried some poetry on her. I said, how do I love thee? Let me count the ways. She told me to stop at 0. I tell you. Well, thank you, Mr. Rodney Dangerfield. Here's my next guest. Of course, he's been in show business over a whole century. Here he is, Mr. George Burns.
Hello there. Well, of course. Well, let me say a couple of things. Well, me being famous doesn't mean a whole lot. But of course, the young girls that love me means a whole lot. Jimmy Stewart asked me the other day, he said,
George, now, how do you get all those young ladies, and how do you do it?
I said, I don't. They do.
Well, thank you there, Mr. George Burns. Now here he is with the best family show on television, Mr. Bill Cosby.
Yes.
Now, I'd like to start off and say that I feel very good, you see. And this is what it is, you see, because I am rich and I am famous.
Well, thank you, Mr. Cosby. And now here he is, one of the famous presidents of the United States, the former president, Mr. Ronald Reagan.
Well, thank you. And, well, I'm glad to be famous.
Well, there you have it. Some of the stars. Now you can be part of the lifestyles of the rich and famous. And thank you very much. God bless.
Thank you, Chris. Your challenger was formerly a log cabin builder. Tonight, he builds up his reputation as a bright new comic. From Seattle, Washington, here's Chris Alpine.
Hello. I'm glad I made it in today. I took the freeway. I got stuck on my way in. Why do we ever come to a stop on a freeway? There's nothing on a freeway to stop us. That's the whole point of a freeway. Yet we always get stuck in rush hour traffic. You know what this means to me? There's got to be somebody, somewhere, at the front of the pack with clear freeway out in front of them going, left lane, right lane, left lane, right lane. I can't make up my mind. I did get to go windsurfing, though, this week. Everybody know what the windsurfing is? Basically, it's a surfboard with a mast and a sail on it. You stand on this thing, the wind comes along and blows you out to sea. You can't steer it because the sail spins 360 degrees in one direction, while the board conveniently spins 360 degrees in the opposite direction. I tried this in Hawaii. I was the afternoon entertainment on Waikiki Beach. Kids would line up going, that's the guy I was telling you about. I'd hit the water and be like, wham, 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 wham. Too much fun for moi. As I was headed for the water, my instructor actually said, hey, let me tell you about sharks. I said, hey, take your time. He said, if you're ever attacked by a shark in the water, the only thing to do to save your life is remain calm. Pretty much the first thought that would pop into my mind. Shark! Oh, gosh, I hope it goes away. Let me tell you something. I see Jaws 4 skating across the waves with me. I'm going to try to run. They go, no, don't move, don't move, don't move. If you move, the shark can smell the fear. Oh. Look, if a shark gets close up to me, he's going to smell a lot more than fear, I'll guarantee you that. I'll have that shark regurgitating for a week. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chris. Good material from our comedians. Let's get another tough decision. Chris Thomas receives 3 1/4 stars. His challenger, Chris Alpine, receives 3 3/4 stars. Chris Alpine. Congratulations, Chris. You beat our champion. I never tried that windsurfing. Did you ever get the hang of it?
Well, I did. I actually taught it for a while, but then there's some people, I only taught them how to get out. I actually didn't tell them how to turn around. So if there's some people out there, come back. It's okay now.
For your second lesson. Okay, we'll see you next week for your second try, okay? Good luck. Thank you. Okay, Bobby.
Coming up, dynamic dance teams from California and New York. They strut their stuff for that $100,000 grand prize. Watch for your hometown talent on Star Search 90.
Right now, we've got 2 very talented ladies for you to meet. They are the female vocalists. First, the champ, from Van Nuys, California, going for win number 4. Welcome, Leslie Lewis.
How was I supposed to know I would be the one who couldn't let go? What a fool I was to say I could always walk away, but I can't fight 'cause my heart has a mind of its own, and I know it won't leave me alone. Though I try, I can stop this feeling inside. Can't believe how I'm coming apart, and I wonder if I could have no hope. Although it's been said love is all in your head, my heart has a mind of it. It doesn't listen to a single word I say. Oh no, it keeps reminding me I need you more each day. 'Cause my heart has a mind of its own, and I wonder if I could have no hope. Although it's been said love is all in your head, my heart has a mind of its own.
Thank you, Leslie. Our talent scouts packed up and headed north to discover your challenger. She's a bright young Canadian talent who's ready for stardom. From King City, Ontario, a warm welcome to Louisa Florio.
You are my friend when I need you most. You're always so close, just because you are my friend. At times we don't realize how much we really need each other, but just try to live without your brother, and you'll find out we can't live without each other. You are my friend when I needed you. You really care for me. You're always there to lend a helping hand. I can depend on you. You are my friend, my life friend, my friend, yeah, 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 my friend.
Thank you, Louisa. Great competition. The judges give champion Leslie Lewis 3 3/4 stars. Her challenger, Louisa Florio, receives 3.5 stars. Leslie Lewis. Congratulations. Now, let me tell you 2 important things, all right? I don't know if you keep track of these things or not, but just in 8 weeks, we have the semifinals, right?
Yes.
And guess what? you're in them. Oh, you're in the semifinals in 8 weeks. Congratulations, okay? Good job. All right, we'll see you again, all right, next week.
Coming up, the dancers and the teens on Star Search 90.
Ready to cut in our dance competitors. They hope to chasse right into the semifinals in 8 weeks. They're from New York City with 3 wins. Welcome, In Effect. Your challengers got together to dance at a popular amusement park. Tonight, they hope to take a $100,000 ride to stardom. From Southern California, welcome Street Legal.
I can't hear you. Where do we come in? Where do we come in?
Thank you, Street Legal. America saw some great moves from both champ and challenger. Only one can come back next week. Champs, in effect, receive 3.5 stars. Their challengers, Street Legal, receive 3.5 stars. We have another tie. That means at the end of the hour, you, the audience, will select your winner. Good luck. Congratulations to both of you. Earlier, you met the Spokesmodel champion. Now let's meet the challenger from Palm Beach, Florida, wearing a designer fashion by Roberta. Welcome TV Spokesmodel challenger, Stephanie Finley. Hi, Stephanie. Welcome to the Star Search stage. Nice to see you. You've been modeling for the past 3 years. What's that been like for you?
Oh, it's been wonderful. It's been competitive and I've been working quite a bit and I've been traveling. It's been great. I loved it.
All right, we're glad you finally traveled to the Star Search stage. We're going to see you right now in your very first Star Search fashion video, right here.
That's the day I knew you were my pet. I wanna tell you how much I love you. Come with me, my love, to the sea of love. I wanna tell you just how much I love you. Come with me to the sea.
Very nice. Thank you, Stephanie. What's next?
Two hot male vocalists from Tucker, Georgia and New York City. This is Star Search 90.
Right now, the male vocalists are up. Our champion returns with 2 wins to his credit. Tonight, he plans to chalk to $100,000. From New York, welcome back, Curry Allen.
You're sweeter than the morning dew. Wanna get close to you, can't you see? Just you and me. Love the way you wear your hair. See sparkles everywhere when I'm with you. Oh, girl. Give me a chance to make you mine, oh, girl. Give me a chance to show you what I say is real. Give me a chance to make you mine, oh, girl. 'Cause I want you. Love to see your smiling face. You got a lot of style and grace. Can't you see? Oh, it's just you and me, baby. You have a shining personality. Why can't it be you and me? Oh, girl, I don't know. Give me a chance to make you mine, oh, girl. 'Cause I love you. Give me a
Thank you, Curry. That performance will be judged on a scale of 1 to 4 after we hear the challenger. He's been a performer since age 12. Now he's ready to make his mark on Star Search. From Tucker, Georgia, welcome Gary Adkins.
wish that I could watch like a spiral stare through time to your body next to mine, warm and satisfying. Could it be that it was all so simple then? Or has time rewritten every line? And if we had a chance to do it all again, tell me, would we? Could we? Memories may be beautiful and yet was too painful to remember. I promise you, we simply choose to forget. And so is the laughter. We will remember
Thank you.
Thank you, Gary. That's some serious competition. Will it be champion or challenger? The judges give champion Curry Allen 3 1/4 stars. His challenger, Gary Atkins, receives 3 1/4 stars. Another tie. Our third tie of the evening. So at the end of the show, you'll decide, audience, who goes on to next week. Congratulations and good luck to both of you. Stephanie.
We're coming right back with the teen vocalist and the results in my category, TV Spokesmodel. This is Star Search 90, an American talent tradition.
The teens are ready to give it their all. Their hearts are set on meeting the round one winners in the finals. The champion is off to a good start with 2 wins on his side. From Columbus, Ohio, welcome 16-year-old Chad Mullins.
Well, they call me the fireman, that's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flames. Well, everybody likes to have what I got, and I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman, that's my name. Last night they had a bad one a mile or 2 down the road, where my buddy walked out and left his woman burning out of control. Yeah, I was down there about an hour or so with a little mouth of mouse. She was ready to go. I'm the fireman, that's my name. Yeah, they call me the fireman, that's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flames. Yeah, everybody likes to have what I got, and I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman, that's my name. They call me the fireman, that's my name.
Thank you, Chad. Your challenger aspires to become a successful recording artist. She's certainly on the right track. From Shoreview, Minnesota, welcome 15-year-old Jody Carmelli.
When you touch me with your eyes, flying through the sky, I've never felt this way. But I am not a bird, and I am not a plane. I'm Superman. When you love me, it's easy. My sweet life has just begun. I'm in love this time, I know I have it. You fell into my life, so I grabbed it. There's nothing I can't do when I'm with you.
Thank you, Jody. 2 fine teen performances. Now, the judges with their response. Champion Chad Mullins receives 3 3/4 stars. Challenger Jody Carmelli receives 3 1/4. Chad Mullins. Chad, that's your 3rd win. Congratulations. How does a 16-year-old get to be so tall?
Well, I guess you could say that it runs in the family. All my cousins are about 6'8", 7 foot. So,
how tall are you?
I'm 6'5".
6'5", all right.
It helps because, you know, when I go to reach them high notes, I don't have to try real hard.
I see, okay. Congratulations again. We'll see you next week. You're on your way. Chad Mullins. Now, the TV Spokesmodel's decision. The judges have seen them. They've heard them. Let's see who our returning model will be. Either champion Bobby Brown challenger, Stephanie Finley. The judges give Bobby Brown 4 stars, a perfect score. Her challenger, Stephanie Finley, receives 3 stars. Bobby Brown. Congratulations. Okay. Now, you know what that means? That's your 5th win. And it also means you're in the semifinals.
Thank you.
Okay. That's terrific. We're very happy about you. All right, we've got a lot of ties now. We'll be right back with those. The junior vocalist, the dance, the male vocalist, all those ties will be broken by the audience by secret ballot. Stay with us for Star Search
90.
First, the tiebreakers. Junior vocalists, either Christopher Eason or Christiana Alguerria. Let's see who the winner is. Champion, once again, Christopher Eason. Congratulations. Now, wait a minute, Christopher. What that means, my very talented friend, is that you are in the semifinals. Good for you. See you next week. All right, now dance. In effect or street legal? The audience has voted, and they say new champion, street legal. Congratulations. Congratulations. Now, in effect, oh, they're gone. Come here, in effect, just a minute. With 3 wins, there's a good chance that you can still be in the semifinals, okay? So we'll be looking for you down the line, okay? Congratulations to all of you. All right. Now, the male vocalist. We have our champion, Curry Allen, our challenger, Gary Atkins. Let's see what the audience has to say. New champion, Gary Atkins. Congratulations, Gary. We'll see you next week. Good luck. We've got much more terrific competition standing by for next week, so join us again. Now let's meet all of our champions one more time.
Female vocalist champion, Leslie Lewis. New male vocalist champion, Gary Atkins. With 3 wins, team vocalist champion, Chad Mullins. In the semifinals, junior vocalist, Christopher Eason. New dance champion, Street Legal. With 3 wins, band champion, Mad About Black. Comedy champion, Chris Alpine. And TV Spokesmodel champion in the semifinals, Bobby Brown.
Good night from Star Search 90, the world's greatest talent competition.
If you would like to compete on Star Search, send an audio or videotape to Star Search 875 3rd Avenue, New York, New York 10022.